So what have I done to this BMW K100? So first off, obviously you'll see the back end has been cut off, cut it flush here, and then that enables you to put obviously a lot of a smaller seat on it. A little bit of fluff there. Obviously making it into more like a calf racer, Street Fighter style bike. I've added the belly pan. In my opinion, it really sets off these bikes. Without the belly pan, it kind of looks a little bit empty. So I really like the look of that. Just think it finishes it off nicely. What else? I've added, or I've deleted the airbox to have the open sort of pod filter on it. Originally the whole airbox was here, which wasn't really, like, it wasn't bad looking. I just prefer the look of that. So yeah, done that. Cut these down. These originally sort of come down a bit further, so I trimmed that to fit around the air filter there. Smaller battery. The original battery pretty much fills this whole area, so that was done away with just to make it a little bit more tidy. I need to make a cover for this because this is the original battery clamp, so that's got to go. And yeah, need to make a nicer looking box to cover that up. Quick release fuel cap, which is ideal because it just saves faffing around with keys. Bar end mirrors, straight bars. I originally had clip-ons on this, but it was just really uncomfortable, and I wanted this bike to be practical and look good, which I think I've achieved. I think I have personally. Obviously it's not to everyone's taste, but I really like it. Little fly screen here just helps with seeing the speedo more than anything, and also it sort of tidies up the front end. It's got a Harley Davidson headlight on it. I don't know from what Harley Davidson, but it was advertised as a Harley Davidson headlight. It seems to fit quite nice. I like the colour of it. It kind of matches in with the theme of the bike of the dark green. So what else we have got the black BMW badges. Really like the black badges on this. Once again, it just sort of ties it all in nicely, along with the 88 stickers, decals. The 88 basically means the bike was built in 88, I was born in 88, so it just kind of worked for me. And also favourite racer is Guy Martin, which is number 8, so yeah, 8's a pretty cool number for me. I've got the 4-into-1 exhaust system. They're equal length headers to just sort of give a little bit more performance, along with a megaphone exhaust silencer, which personally I really like the look of. I had a shorter can on it before, which was just open, and it was just too loud and aggressive, and just, yeah, didn't really like it. Didn't enjoy riding it because it was just too noisy. So yeah, that along with my K100 RS fuel injectors. The K100 RS is obviously a bigger, more beefier, sportier bike, but these injectors fit in there really well. Had no issues with needing it to be tuned or adapted in any way. They just went straight in. Used my original fuel lines and fuel rail, so that was a really good upgrade, and it definitely pulls pretty well with them. So I'm going to do a 0 to 60 in a minute and see how we get on. But yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be pretty quick. It feels quick, so I will see what the actual number is. So yeah, that's it really, and that's the overall build of the bike. I have got a cost breakdown which I'll do, because I wanted this to be a budget bike build as such. The K100 you could spend an absolute fortune on. You can go along the lines of M units to change all the wiring and everything, which is thousands or potentially thousands. Upside down forks, which, you know, could be $1,000 or so. So yeah, you can spend an absolute fortune on these bikes, and I just wanted to kind of prove to myself really that it can be done on a budget. So yeah, so here we have a price list of what this cost me. So we've got petrol cap £38, handlebar grips £40, air filter £80, paint £40, seat unit £120, belly pan £100, seat foam needs to go because that's not there, badges £30, headlights £30, headlight cover £20, that's meant, indicators £15, exhaust £165, headlight brackets £15, decals £10. So the total is roughly £580, give or take. And then obviously ancillaries, you know, miscellaneous things like bolts and washers and clips and stuff, sort of, you know, spark plugs, £100 ish. So yeah, all in all, £1,500 for the bike, under £1,000 to build it. I don't think that's too bad. I think that's I think I've done a pretty good job there. And like I say, it's my bike, I love it. It's not to everyone's taste, but I think I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. It's a one of a kind, definitely. There we are, 37 years old, still looking good, still riding well. I'm happy with that.